Hey guys, it's Shrey here. I'm starting a new video showing that how I won the Retro Challenge 6-0. Let's get started. The deck I'd been using was a giant Valkyrie, archers, spear goblins, hog rider, arrows, minion horde, and barbarians. Let's go to the first replay. Oops. Yeah, here it is. So in my first battle I was facing MK. Right. I guess I'd be starting with the giant. Yeah, because like if you use the giant and then send some archers at the back or the spear goblins, he's using a mortar. So I need to tackle that, and also uh, Inferno Tower. So that the buildings were like doing great trouble for me, but though I somehow managed to cope up with it. So now I guess I'd be using the Hog Rider. Yes, the main thing about this deck is using the Hog Rider. If you use the Hog Rider properly, you're gonna win it. Here comes the prince. I send my Valk. Yeah, Valk is a good card. Like it's a good defensive card, and yes, I managed to cope up to defeat the prince and the minion hordes going towards that, and he's putting up the goblin hut, and we using the Hog Rider as you see, and killing the goblins with arrows. Here comes my spear goblins. And he puts a mortar right there again. Let's see. Come on, archers. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, yeah. No. It's okay though. Let's not be using. He's been using a prince. And I've got a giant and a mini hole. Giant is also an important part of this deck. It's a great defensive deck. It's a great distraction for the troops, and so it's good to use a giant there. Here comes the spear goblins. A mortar again. A hog rider would be easily destroying the mortar, the archers behind them. From the other side, I'd send my minion horde. Oh shit! He destroyed my minion horde with a fireball. Valk is about to die. Oh yeah, I sent some mobs out there. And a hog on the other side to take down this tower. He keeps an inferno tower right down there. Next, what I'd be sending, I guess, is giant. Yeah, right. The giant right there. And the minion horde, the hawk cycle, and yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Got it. Yes. So that's how I won my first battle. Well played, dude. But you'll be facing a star. Let's check the next replay. Okay, like I'd be showing the difficult. There were ones when I faced the P.E.K.K.A. Yes, right there. The opponent was good, like he'd be using a P.E.K.K.A, Hog Rider, Witch, and a Tombstone. Tombstone is a good distraction. So here's how I defended and how I managed to win this battle. Guys, I must tell you that the retro challenge is really very easy. You just need to go through some simple decks. Like the one I'm using was a Jason deck. It's like very quite simple using the common cards and the rare ones. It's very easy. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A with a wizard with it. I'd be using a barbarian and the Valkyrie. And I guess I successfully defended it. Yeah. The wizard not gonna do much damage. Just one shot. Next I'd be using will be I guess a hog rider or a giant. Come on, come on, come on. He also had barrel. But barrel I could easily managed to cope up with the barrel, but I had some arrows right down there. So it was easy for me to tackle his goblin barrel. Archer right down there, and the barrel there with my arrows. Well, they were just not doing too much damage, so I just ignored it. Just going to get a left tower right down there with a hog rider. And like using the hog rider is the main part of this deck. You'd be using a hog rider to cycle frequently, so the chances of you winning this match will increase. So that's what I did. Here I'd be using Valkyrie, killing the skeletons and giant behind it. And here I'd be defending my tower from the Heka by a minion horde. But I guess I did that wrong because I killed my hog down there, and the wizard also could not come to my tower, but though I should have defended it. So here comes he's sending a P.E.K.K.A. to my defense of the giant. That's horrible. I mean, how could you waste his P.E.K.K.A. just like that? And a giant with a Power Rider is a great damage. I guess I got it. And my oops, yeah, I got a Valkyrie. Valkyrie is every tool is such a defensive card. It could like, easily defend that, and I won the whole time. Yes. It was just 87 down there. I shot my arrows. I could have loosened my tower because the backup was there. He also has spell. So now go down to the next video. Okay, yes, the one I lost. Yes, I was facing such a great time. I was facing golem with balloon and with the inferno tower. The inferno tower to defend my troops, and the golem and the balloon. They were just horrible. I had nothing to defend them, so I lost this one. So this was the only variant that I lost in the retro challenge when I played it for the first time in the free entry, and I won it by 6-1. It's like pretty a common challenge. Like there are no some fancy rewards out there, but like it's just what Supercell has got for us. Though I got some some around 5,000 of gold and like some chest. Like I got a chest for commons and silver chest, the golden chest, also the magical chest. Magical chest, I didn't got some fancy cards. I got only three epics, and they were the guards. So let's get back to the video here. How I tried to defend the golem with my barbarians, and also try to stop the balloon, but it was just unbelievable, unstoppable. Though I used well played, dude. Got this one. He is also getting a wizard who could easily defeat my minion horde, and there he has a skeleton army to tackle my horde. I couldn't even manage to get one crown. I guess maybe yes, I didn't get any crown there. Though I had a minute and 10 seconds down. It was on 642, but the defense was great. He's been using Infinite Tower for my giant, for my barbarians, and I got them killed. I guess I could have won, but it's fine. Like losing one doesn't matter if you win by 6-1 the retro challenge. This apart from this speaker challenge, what I play in my deck is regularly I play lava loon deck. Yes, I have a lava hound and an infernal dragon too. So that's what I play in my regular deck. But here, like I use the Jason deck. I was like pretty down there, and I could have won it, but you know, like this much only my seven was the C. The Royale pushed right down there, defeating me 3-0. Wires. Well played. So that's all, guys. That's all I have to show. I won the challenge by 6-1. For more videos, stay tuned. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. My battery is getting low, so I need to switch off. Ta-da!